sports. It's in the game.
It's week 8 of the National Football League. And up next, it's Bo Nix. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Broncos and the Raiders. Next on Madden.
Here's the veteran Will Lutz to get us going. And off we go from Denver. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback, drafted back in 2019 out of Washington State. It's Gardner Minshew.
Coming off a loss last time out, I think the number one goal today, Mike, is he needs to make a bigger impact on the outcome of today's game. Last week, he was not bad by any stretch of the imagination, but it was really just a modest performance. He was okay. Well, okay at the quarterback position is not a winning formula week in and week out in the NFL. They need him to be a difference maker. They need him to be a dynamic playmaker. He's capable of all those things, and if we can get that level of play out of him today, I think they can expect a different result than last week.
He'll dodge one would-be tackler and wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. They'll try to run for it with Mitchell. He'll power it, push the pile forward. It's a gain of 2. Fourth down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. Rashid Shaheed back to return this one. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix.
He's coming off an incredibly productive game, Mike, where he was able to find the end zone 4 different times through the air and secure the win. But it wasn't perfect by any means. He played well enough to come away with the victory, but with that said, he has to clean up on the interceptions. He knows the 2 picks. A couple other close calls he got away with. If those fall into the wrong hands, that game could have went an entirely different way. Coming into here today, can he keep the production in the passing game and come away with a little bit of a cleaner stat sheet?
He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. He'll be taken down close to a first down. They're at the 27-yard line. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Play action now. It's Nix. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Second and a yard. It's another run here for Williams. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Nix now on 1st and 10. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Let's go now.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. That's caught right side. It's Franklin. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, here's Nix. This one taken in by Chenault. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
He's going to have a Broncos first down as the defense cannot come up with the big play there. It's a gain of 8 on 4th and 2. Shaheed in motion. And he'll go the wrong way, trying to use that speed to get out to the pylon, but he has to give ground, and he is sent back for a loss. Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. Now Nick's going to look to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Well Laviska Shenault. Touchdown, Denver. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Greg, offensive coordinator's script to start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive, they've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, they continue to build on this lead here early. This is going to be a long day for this defense.
The Raiders offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. From the gun, here's Minshew. He gets this complete, finding Adams. 14 yards on that pass play there. Good for a Raider 1st down. On 1st down, it's Mitchell. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Play action now with Minshew. He's got the tight end, Mayer.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
To the air on 3rd down, it's Minshew. And that is incomplete.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
The Broncos offense, and Bo Nix getting ready to go back to work. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. So after 1, it's the Broncos with the early lead.
Okay, ready?
2nd and 7.
Set.
Back to throw is Nix. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll go again with Williams. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Going right sideline and complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Nix now to throw it here on first down. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And it'll bring up... This crowd hoping for a challenge, and they're going to get their wish. The red flag is on the field. They're looking both at the feet to see if two were down, but also whether or not he had full possession of the football when those feet were down.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game.
Here we go, here we go. Go.
On second down, it's Nick. That is intercepted. Picked by the rookie out of Colorado. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Raiders will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. The return starts from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw is Nix. That's taken in by Franklin.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
A give, and here comes Williams. And he's going to weave his way forward. It's a first down at the 44-yard line.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Another catch from there. Numbers starting to stack up in this one. Closing in on 100 yards, and we're still in the first half. Here's 2nd and 2. On the bootleg, it's Nix. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Here's 3rd and 2.
Let's go now.
He'll try to run for it with Hubbard. First down and more. He's inside the 35. And he's going to take this all the way home. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Broncos. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. The kick is good. The Broncos will move out to a 14-7 lead. after the touchdown, Lutz gonna send this one away. On the return, here comes Tucker. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Raiders offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Davante Adams, the intended receiver, and that will lead to a 2nd down. On the ground, here's Mitchell. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3. Here's 3rd and 7. On play action, here's Minshew. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
The Broncos offense. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
70 Lions. Smash, smash. Hey, smash Bronco. Ready?
The drive begins with a run by Williams. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the 1st half as he's closing in on 100 yards already.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk, Cup 19, Cup 19. Check go.
A 1st down throw for Nix. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. And he will take this one in. 75 yards. Touchdown, Denver. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. Lutz for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Broncos will take a 21-7 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz gonna send this one away. To return is Tucker. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. That's Zach Allen there on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6. They put Adams in motion. They'll fake the give, and now it's Minshew. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Well, there's not a lot to this route. Man coverage, and you got a drag route. Give him a little something off the line and go. Win with speed. Good, accurate ball on the front shoulder pad allows him to pick up the rest after the catch and leads to a big gain.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half and good enough for a 1st down. Minshew out of the pistol here. He'll tuck it and take off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
The shotgun, a throw for Minshew. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Lockett headed in motion. They'll try and throw with Minshew. Got a man, it's Lockett. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop at 45 seconds to go until halftime. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. There's Lockett for the catch. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Minshew going to look to throw. He'll try to run for it. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Broncos offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Go!
They'll throw. It's Nix. That's caught right side. It's Franklin. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. He's had a lot of success throwing the ball early. Look at the numbers. Already up over 200 passing yards. Nix now on 1st and 10. That into the hands of Hubbard. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
He wasn't fooled by that zone coverage at all, Mike. They're trying to change up the looks of what style defense they're going to show this quarterback, but without getting pressure in his face, he has so much time to go from his first to his second to his third read of his progression. And a quarterback at this level, if he has the time and the pre- and post-snap recognition of your coverage, he's going to pick you apart.
That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
On the return, here comes Tucker. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the third quarter. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. Woo! Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. They'll run it with Williams. And he's going to have that first down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And this defense having nothing of that, they get him down behind the line.
I'm thinking, Mike, they might have had a little tendency on him or been tipped off pre-snap, because it seemed to me like that defense was just ready and waiting for the jet sweep. There wasn't a whole lot he could do. He takes the loss.
On second down, a run with Williams. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. Here's a third down and 4.
Track at 60. Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat. Check over.
They'll go play action with Nix. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Take a look at his receiving numbers. So he has been terrific. Over 100 yards in this one. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Go.
On the give, it's Williams. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Go. Viking 18. Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Hut, hut.
Here's a handoff to Williams. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
That's another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing is Nix. Quick throw out wide. It's caught.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Second down. Nix. He's got it inside the 5. To the goal line and in. LaVisca Chenault. Touchdown, Denver. So that's his second touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. The kick by Lutz is good. The Broncos will extend this third quarter lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz gonna send this one away. On the return is Dylan Laube. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. To throw, Minshew. And that one incomplete. Michael Mayer, the tight end, was targeted with that one. And it'll be second down. Here's Mitchell. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
To the air on third down, it's Minshew. He's going to look deep for Adams. He's got it! And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders are able to cut into the deficit. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes the all-pro returner from last year, Rashid Shaheed. And he is stopped at the 25, and the drive will begin there. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. And as we... From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10.
Come on, set.
Here's Nix to throw. There's that man again, another catch. The defense just has not been able to keep him under wraps. Now 10 catches in the game. So, from the 36, it is first and 10.
Let's go now.
And that is going nowhere fast. Disastrous play, a big loss.
Got it. Ready?
Back at the 30-yard line.
On second down, it's Nix. Going to set up the screen here to Hubbard. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 9.
Ready? Check go.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run going to put him up over 100 yards for this one. They'll put a receiver in motion right. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
This is just another creative wrinkle that they can add to their offense to help. They don't do a ton of sweeps throughout the course of the game, but they do just enough here and there to keep the defense guessing.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll go with Williams. Whoa, that would qualify as an angry run. Powering his way forward. A pickup of 7.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
Here's second and 3 to go. Shaheed in motion. Now, a second down throw for Nix. This one taken in by Chenault. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. He runs with it. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon. It's a 1st down and a gain of 13.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Broncos. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 12. First down, Raiders.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, here's Minshew. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett there. It's 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. But he'll gather it back in. Well, the pressure was on there, and they do get him for the sack. Almost got a turnover out of it as well, Greg. Fortunate to keep possession.
Really fortunate, Mike. That ball ended up kind of bouncing back into a spot where the quarterback was able to fall on it, but
this one intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones.
Minshew's pass. Intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Shaheed in motion. Now it's Williams. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Denver. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Broncos will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now after the touchdown, Lutz gonna send this one away. To return is Tucker. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Vegas offense. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The shotgun, a throw for Minshew. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He's got the tight end, Mayer. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
He's got a man. That's Myers. They get 14 on that hookup. 1st down, Vegas.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Las Vegas.
Minshew gonna look to throw again. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They put Adams in motion. Throwing again is Minshew. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings them 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
To the air once more is Minshew. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try and throw with Minshew. He gets this complete, finding Adams. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
And the Las Vegas 1st down.
A run here with Mitchell. And he's inside the 10, pushing forward for a gain of 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They put Adams in motion. Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. Trying to keep a drive alive, going to have to convert on 3rd and 9. Shotgun now for Jones. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Surtain. He works free. Right side. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Broncos. What a spectacular take back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike, not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley. He's able to outrun the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6.
On the return, here comes Tucker. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense back onto the field for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Bowers. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. 2nd and a yard. From the gun, it's Jones. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards. Again, they'll throw with Jones. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated. You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
3rd and long.
Here we go, get set.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. Taking a shot downfield for Adams. And the Broncos are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And they'll get him down up around the 15-yard line.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
So mile-high salutes all around. It's a win for the Broncos. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Broncos are winners. As we say, so long from Denver.